Hi everybody, welcome to TechGrowthStocks channel. Today I bring you a new episode about the best return on equity stocks. So I will give you 4 stocks with excellent return on equities and also with very strong momentum and very strong growth. So I think these are definitely very strong stocks for the new 2021 year. So before I start right off with the first stock, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. And one more quick note, please subscribe now to my channel with a link in the description below so that going forward you do not miss any super performance stocks from me, so please subscribe now. Okay everybody, so that was it for the intro. So let's start right off with the first best return on equity stock for 2021. And as you can see, it is NK, NantQuest. Here you can see the longer term chart of NantQuest, and as you can see, NantQuest was an IPO in 2015, July. And why do in the first 10 years after their IPOs, the most stocks they have their some stocks can have their super performance phases the first 10 years after their IPOs. So it definitely pays if you look for young companies with strong growth characteristics, because they could be a multi-bagger, so they could have multi-X moves. So that makes definitely sense. And as you can see, after its IPO, NantQuest was in a long-term downtrend from 2015 until November 2019, where it could break that downtrend and trade strongly to the upside and form a nice new, let's say, somehow volatile uptrend. In the short-term chart here, you see an up move and a strong consolidation, and we could, from that consolidation, we could break out around December last year and trade to the upside. And recently we came back in NantQuest a little bit. I think soon there could be an attractive entry point in NantQuest. NantQuest's growth characteristics are very good. The EPS growth is not the strongest, it's 21%, but the sales growth is super strong with 186%, and the relative strength rating is okay with 94, and the return on equity is excellent with 186%. So NantQuest is definitely a best return on equity stock. Okay everybody, so that was it for NantQuest. Now we come to the next best return on equity stock for 2021. And it is ZM, Zoom Video Communications. Here you can see the longer term chart of Zoom Video, and as you can see, Zoom Video was an IPO in 2019, so it's very early in the stocks run. So this could be a multi-bagger, I think. And yeah, after its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base here, and it could break out of that IPO base in March 2020. And after that, it formed a nice and strong uptrend. And in the short-term chart, you see that nice uptrend, and you can see as well now we have been consolidating and base building in Zoom Video since, let's say, around September 2020. Now we're at the lower end of the base, and I think soon we could find a bottom in Zoom Video. I think maybe there is a further shakeout needed here, a little bit down and then to the upside, the shakeout of other weak hands in the stock. And if we have shaken them out, I think we could reverse and trade to the upside, because Zoom Video's growth characteristics are so strong, and I think they are here to stay, because the need for video communications with the corona pandemic is more than ever, and I think it will continue to be there, especially if you look at also there will be less business travel going forward after the corona pandemic is finished. So there will be less business travel, and there will be more need for video, for secure and good video communications, and Zoom Video is one company which can deliver that. And yeah, let's have a look at the growth characteristics, which are excellent for Zoom Video. The EPS growth is super strong with 5,050%. The sales growth is also super strong with 361%. And the relative strength rating is very good with 97. And yeah, Zoom Video is in a hot sector in the communication services space. And the return on equity is super excellent with 361%. I think with these growth characteristics, I think you cannot make any mistakes. These are really excellent. I mean, it does not mean, of course, you can make losses. There is no free lunch. There is always risk involved with stock investing or stock trading, but still, these growth characteristics are very, very strong. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Zoom Video, a best return on equity stock for 2021 and a top pick. Now let's have a look at the next best return on equity stock for 2021, and it is SQ, Square. Here you can see the longer term chart of Square, and as you can see, Square was an IPO in 2015, so November 2015, so it's a little bit older than 5 years now. Yeah, after its IPO, it built a nice IPO base here, or consolidation base, and it could break out of that base, let's say around November 2016, and it formed a very strong uptrend until then, let's say October 2018. And then after that, it had a consolidation phase. And 2020, it had a strong breakdown together with the overall market, the corona breakdown. And it made its low in March and trade from that low strongly to the upside, form a nice, very strong uptrend. In the short-term chart, we see that strong recent uptrend. And we can, as you can see, can you see that here? We bounced off the 50-day, and here as well. We undercut it a little bit and bounced off it. Or if you look in the long-term chart, you would see we bounced then first of the 50-day and then of the 100-day. Nice, it's a strong sign, and recently we could accelerate to the upside and came back a little bit in Square. So I think soon there could be an attractive entry point for Square. Square's growth characteristics are very good. The EPS growth is good with 32%. The sales growth is very good with 102%. And the relative strength rating is good as well with 94. And Square is in a hot sector in the tech software sector, which has been a leading sector for quite some years now. And the return on equity for Square is also very strong with 102%. So one can say Square is definitely a best return on equity stock for 2021. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Square. Now we come to the last best return on equity stock for 2021, and it is TER, TeraDyne. Here you can see the longer term chart of TeraDyne, and as you can see, yeah, we have been, let's say, here we have been in, let's say, from 2016 August until March 2018, we have been in a strong uptrend, and then we had a consolidation phase from March 2018 until December 2018, where we made the low, of the consolidation phase. We could break out of that consolidation downtrend, around February 2019 and form a nice and very strong uptrend. The short-term chart here, you see a nice uptrend, and here you see a base, which means it's a period of pause in the stock advance, and yeah, and we could break out of that pause in November 2020 and trade strongly to the upside. Teradyne's growth characteristics are okay. The EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 69%, but the sales growth is very strong with 132%, and the relative strength rating is okay with 97. And the return on equity for Teradyne is also very good with 132%. So one can say Teradyne is definitely a best return on equity stock. Okay, everybody. So that was it for Teradyne. And this was the last best return on equity stock for 2021 for today. I hope in this video are some nice return on equity stocks for you, which you can use for your own research. And please subscribe now to my channel with the link in the description below, so that going forward you do not miss any super performance stock from me, because I make many videos, and in my videos I will give you my best guesses of super performance stocks, and you can also look my past videos and check the performance of these stocks, and some of them had very strong runs. So I think it definitely makes sense to subscribe now. And I had fun making this video, and I wish you good luck in trading in 2021, and I think it will be an excellent year for stock trading and for stock strategies, with all that great stimulus going on from all these central banks around the world. I think this could not be better. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon, and cheers.